Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making this thankful card. Don't mind this up here. This was a card that we made at my class last night, and we had a little accident. So that doesn't belong there. It should just be all white, but it's just fine. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a piece of the thick Whisper White. All my pieces here. And I am going to, it measures 8.5 by 4.5. And I am going to score that at 4.25. Okay. And we will fold this in half and get our bone folder to get good crease. Okay. Alright. The next thing that I'm going to do is take the Pretty Paisleys embossing folder, and this is in the New Occasions catalog. And that's going to go on the front of the card. So we're going to make sure that we have enough room over here to put the washi tape. So you kind of want to make sure that it is straight, and I'm going to bring this down so that the oval is somewhat in the middle. And then I'm going to bring in my big shot. And I'm going to take off my thin adapter plate, one clear plate, my folder with my paper in it, another clear plate, and run that through. Alright. Move that out of the way for a minute. And then that's going to leave this pretty textured paper. All right, so with this piece, this is pumpkin pie, I'm going to take a Tangerine Tango ink pad. First of all, I saw a version of this card on brandyscards.com. It's very similar, but mine is different. She uses a different embossing folder. She has squares, I have ovals. So it's the same, but it's different. But if you want to take a look over that, it's on brandyscards.com. And we will take the little pumpkin, and this pumpkin, sorry, is from the Jar of Haunts. And I'm just going to stamp that. Okay. Get this out of here so I do not get myself all inky. And I'm going to take some Cucumber Crush ink with a piece of Cucumber Crush paper, and from the same stamp set I'm going to take the leaf and the stem that are together, and I am going to stamp 2 of the leaves because we are going to be fussy cutting these out. Okay. And then the last little piece of Early Espresso, I'm going to take some Early Espresso ink, and I just want the stem on this one. All right. Okay. All right, so you're going to take your paper snips and you're going to fussy cut all of these little pieces out, and I am going right up to the edge of the ink, and as you can see, I'm moving my paper more than I am moving my scissors. I believe that gives you a little bit more control if you keep your scissors stationary and then you just move your paper into the scissors. All right, so there's the pumpkin. And then we're going to need just the leaves. We do not need the vines or the stem. So I am going to turn the camera off because you do not need to watch me fussy cut this stuff out. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all my little pieces cut out here. I'm going to take some of the Tombow glue and I'm going to put a little dot right here. I'm going to take my little toothpick that has my tacky glue on it, and that's going to go right there. Then I'll take some more glue and put it on either side so that I can put the leaves on here. And I'm going to check to see if I like that. It's okay. All right. So then that's our little pumpkin. All right. You're going to take a piece of cucumber crush. This one measures, about 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. And a piece of Whisper White, about the same size. And I'm going to use the stitch, what are these called? The stitch shapes. These are brand new, not even in the catalog yet, so I'll have the number up on the screen. They've got a little stitched detail that right here, when you use the big shot, gives you a little stitch detail, so they're great. That's going to go on the cucumber crush. And then let's see, I think it is, and then we need the stitched ovals. Let's see, and I think it is this one right here. So the second, yes, the second one in here. All right, and it measures, I can give you a measurement here. From edge to edge, it measures 2 3/8. Yep, 2 3/8 by 3 3/8. All right, and that's going to go on the white one. And let me bring in my Big Shot again. So I have my Big Shot platform. This time I'm going to need my thin die adapter, my cutting pad. I'm going to cut both of these at once. So I'm going to need the Cucumber Crush with the stitched oval and the Whisper White with the regular oval. And then another cutting pad. And then we will run that through. Sorry for all the shaking. All right. Okay. All right. Let's just make sure that I did the correct one. I did. And before I do anything else, I'm going to do a little bit of stamping so that if I mess up, I have not ruined my whole project here. So from the stamp set, Endless Thanks, I am taking the Thankful and the For You. I have taken the Thankful and I've kind of bent it, shaped it on the block to mimic the oval. And then I have the For You on here. That'll go right under that. And I'm going to use Early Espresso. And that's going to go up at the top. Okay, and then the For You, make sure I get it right side up, and I'm going to put that right there. All right. Okay, let's let that dry for a minute. We are going to take our little pumpkin, and I'm going to adhere him with some dimensionals. And that's going to go right underneath here. Okay. Then I'm going to take some Fast Fuse. Put that in the middle. And then this will go right in the middle here. If I can get that up, I got it a little crooked. There we go. It's a little better. All right. And then that is going to go in the middle of our oval here. I want to make sure I'm cutting up my, or covering up my pretty embossing. just a tad. Okay, good enough. And then we need a piece of this washi tape, and I cannot remember which. I think it comes in the Affectionately Yours. Comes with 4 other patterns, but I can't remember for sure, so I'll make sure that I have that up there. But we're just going to take that and we're going to put that right on the edge of your card here. So right up to the fold. Oops. There we go. Then I'm going to take my scissors, my snips, and I'm just going to cut these off. Alright, and then I am going to take I thought I had it right here. There it is. My linen thread. And I'm just going to wind that around the edge here a couple of times. If you have kinks in your threads from being on the card, if you just run your fingernail, it comes right out. See? All right, so let's put this on here like that. And we're just going to wind that around a couple times. Okay. This is just going to be a knot, no bow or anything. Bottom one tight enough. All right, there we go. All right, and we will just put this right up to the edge of the washi tape. Trim our ends a little bit. And that is it. It's our Thankful for You card. And here is the other one. Another stretching of the jar of haunts, because this is mainly Halloween, but we're using this for Thanksgiving. So I have an extra kit here left over from my card class yesterday. So if you, it's all ready to go. I will, whoever leaves me a comment, I'll pick sometime next week. I will pick a name and then ask you for your email address, and I will send you the card. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below, and I'll be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.